learned some things I can't recall. Trying hard not to hurt the ones involved. It's hard to fall when they steady drop the ball. It's hard to fall when the mission was the ball. Truth is, I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm dealing with trust issues, so I'm coming with some manic. Moon and Gemini, I get moody, so never panic. I'm peeling back the layers from seeds I never planted. Yeah, there come a time when you stop pointing the finger. Pay attention to the signs that'll linger. Look inside for your own toxic behaviors. Work on yourself, that's how you do yourself a favor. Go within and I release it with the pen. I'm black or white, it ain't no hanging on the fence. New beginnings, fame like and hide in. I burn the bridge to never feel that shit again. I decided to stop running away. It's okay to feel the rain, gotta appreciate this place. Reiki healing with the show, cool day. I be sitting in my own shit today. Crown chakra, get a line. Third eye, get a line. Throat chakra, get a line. Heart chakra, it's time. Solar plexus, get a line. Sacral chakra, get a line. Root chakra, get a line. Everything be divine. Finally out of the dark, I got myself in. I've been taking the time out to be selfish. Take the moment to appreciate my space. I come to truth with my truth face to face. Truth is, I've been going through the motions. I'm releasing all the words I never spoken. It's hard to cope when my heart was never open. It's hard to cope when I've been hiding my emotions. It come a time when you see life is what you make it. Only time you get the bag is when you take it. You pop your shit, they can't deny all the greatness. You pop a shit and they ain't finding no replacement. Go within and I release it with a cleanse. Let go the past if I never make amends. To go against the universe, I never win. I'm just flowing and I hope it don't offend. I decided to stop running away. It's okay to feel the rain, gotta appreciate this place. Reiki healing with the show, cool day. I be sitting in my own shit today. Crown chakra, get a line. Third eye, get a line. Throat chakra, get a line. Heart chakra, it's time. Solar plexus, get a line. Sacral chakra, get a line. Root chakra, get a line. Everything be divine.
Lito.
Hey, what's good?
What it sound like?
What it sound like?
I'm saying, how it sound?
I think we should be alright. I think we should be alright.
I'm pissed off at y'all, whoever was on here yesterday.
Nah, for real, cause ain't nobody tell us nothing, and we was just going
Ain't nobody said nothing. They just coming and giving their opinion. And I couldn't even get through with my damn self. Anyway, what's going on?
Hey, man. Everything is everything, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing about life, you know what I'm saying? You live and learn, and the best way to learn is to go through it and do it. Take that action. Take that action. It's all good. We got more shows this week. We got more shows.
Hey, we gonna get a full week this week, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know.
We is.
But listen, if y'all hear some shit, some BS,
tell us.
Man, let a nigga know something. How did you sleep?
You know, I slept really good. Like really, really good. It was good. Like I feel like I went to sleep at a decent time.
What's a decent time?
It was like 10 something.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like 10 something. But I did cook a late night meal, so that kind of, I really didn't want to go to sleep on a full stomach like that.
The pizza?
Yeah.
That was late?
It was kind of late.
What time was it?
8, 9, 10.
So what do you normally shoot for then?
Well, no, I normally cook that late. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't go to sleep that early.
I ain't lying, look kind of good. I ain't gonna count.
Hey, it was
I give you a
good.
couple of, you know what I'm saying?
It was great.
Couple pieces of meat on that thing.
Man,
you
you
know
ain't
what I'm
need
saying?
no meat. And
It
today
was
it's gonna be
colorful.
even better, like with it sitting in the refrigerator and then rewarming it up.
How
Oh
long
my
it take you to
gosh.
prepare that meal?
Honestly, it don't take a lot of time for the pizza.
How long do it take you?
I would say like an hour,
Damn! When you say that long, I didn't think an hour.
and 30 minutes tops.
And 30 minutes on
But
top of
it happens really fast. Like,
No. It's
No.
no fast hour and a half.
well, actually, listen, yeah, I would say about no. Honestly, it don't
Do
even.
you know how long it takes me to cook spaghetti?
Honestly, Pierre, I'm sorry, I
What?
got you, Pierre.
You
No, but honestly, like if you do everything in a timely while other things is going on, it'll probably take less than an hour. Cause I
Are
can
you
make
sure?
I can make it in less than an hour.
well, where do you get an hour and a half from?
Because first I roast the tomatoes and sometimes I do it for 20 minutes.
What, bake?
Yeah, I put it in the oven.
Okay. You just throw them in. You just throw them in. You cut them up like. How
Yeah, I
you
put them in
prep
the onion. Well, I do tomato, onion, sometimes bell pepper. Then I just put some oil, avocado oil.
So
grapeseed oil.
you take the tomato, the bell pepper, and the onion, cut them up,
Yeah.
and put them on the sheet.
Yeah, I just slice it in half, and put it in the oven for about 20 minutes, let it cook.
Do
then
you season it with any?
no, not at
Okay,
that time.
okay. Just oil.
And yesterday I forgot to do a lot of my seasoning, but I just season it in the end. But what I do, I take that after I get it out of there. So as I got that in the oven, I can go ahead and make my dough. And then I'm also soaking my walnuts.
So you scratch out here.
Yeah, everything made from
You had
scratch.
to make a whole dough.
Yeah, I had to make the dough.
That's wild as hell.
Yeah.
So how you made the dough?
I took last night I took some chickpea flour
Okay.
and I seasoned it. And
What you season it with?
my holy grail, sea salt, onion powder, cayenne pepper. Well, I didn't use cayenne pepper, so sea salt, onion powder, and then I like
Don't slap your mama.
Nah, I like my bread a little sweet, so I put a little agave in there, and then a little grapeseed oil, and then I mix it with water. I use enough water to get the dough that I need, and then I just put the dough out on the pan and
Is
spread it out.
that a tough thing to master, like dough to water ratio?
In the beginning,
It
yeah,
sound like
it
it
is.
should be
It
kinda
can be. It can be. But the bright side about it is, like, if you ever put too much water, you can always
Adjust.
add more flour.
How would you know?
Well, it just depends on what consistency you want. If you want bread, if you want a dough consistency, if you want pancake consistency,
We want dough.
Okay, yeah. So you want, you think about that dough, you want it to be movable and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
you want a good ball, but you don't want it too wet.
Pause.
So you don't want the flour to be all on your hands. So
Okay.
you want to
shit,
make sure it's floury, so
Okay.
it's not, and then sometimes like I'll add either more flour. If that don't work, sometimes I put oil on my hands.
Do you warm it up, or do you just make the dough, flatten it out, and
I
set
make
it
the dough
aside?
and I put it in the oven for about 5 minutes.
While the tomatoes and everything in there?
Yeah, I mean by the time I do that, the tomatoes will be out,
Okay.
and I can put that in there, put the crust in there, and then at that time I can put the tomatoes and onions and stuff in the blender, and they don't even need to blend long.
Oh, so
That's
put it in the
when I'll
blender. That's the
season it.
sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
So that's when I'll season it. So I'll put a little bit of sea salt, onion powder, sometimes ginger. Sometimes I do like date syrup. Because I like
you put
sweet
agave
stuff.
in there too?
Huh?
Do you put agave in there?
Sometimes I do, because it kind of balance out the, that tomatoey. Like,
Do you put a little Louisiana hot sauce in it?
no, cayenne is enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I do that, blend it up. By the time I get it back out the oven, I just spread that out. And then sometimes I'll cook the ingredients on top. But here late, like you really don't need to because you're gonna put it back in the oven.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like especially with veggies and stuff, you don't really want to overcook it. So I just cut up the veggies and I just spread them out on top and you know,
Put it back in the oven.
yep, put it back in the oven for about. See, this time I did a little different, so I had like red onions and bell pepper and stuff like that. And I mean, I can do raw, but it's only so much raw I can take. So I try to make sure it cooked good enough. Well, no, I'm saying when it comes to the red onions, you know what I'm saying? Because it can be very powerful.
Yeah, I get
And then
you.
I made a salad too with like some of the same ingredients, so I didn't want too much of that same taste. So I let it cook for about 15 minutes. But typically, like say, if I didn't have anything that strong, I could let it sit in there for about 10 minutes. And then, you know, we ready. But at the same time, it's still like real wet and, you know what I'm saying? It got the juiciness and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's not going to be together like, you know,
Yeah, I got you.
if you try to go ahead and eat it.
Okay, so tell me, would I be getting on the right path if I did everything that you said that you did?
Mhm.
The only thing I did different was do me some ground beef, ground turkey,
Yeah.
drain it,
Uh-huh.
put it on top of that dough with all them
Right.
alkaline-ish
Yeah.
ingredients,
Right.
put it back in the oven,
Mhm.
pulled it out when it was time,
Yeah.
and did my thing.
Yeah.
Would I be getting on the right path?
You would.
Would that be something you would be like, okay, you ain't there yet,
Right.
but I commend you?
I would be really proud because I would prefer, honestly, for you to like do the ground turkey versus putting. Now, some people, now this is what I don't like, because like when I make a meal and people be like, "Oh, this is missing is some cheese," and then they want to
love
put
cheese, too.
they want
Yeah,
to
I
put
do.
cheese on it. Like, bruh, no. Like
Yeah, I love
we
cheese.
got walnut cheese on it. Like that's enough.
Is it creamy?
Oh, and I missed that step too. So the walnuts, you know, I soaked them. So
Oh.
so right after I put the
Man,
tomato
you can't
sauce
miss no
down.
steps.
Yeah, after I put the tomato sauce down, I blended the walnuts, and then I'll spread out some cheese on top, and then I put the ingredients.
Okay, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, so I missed that part. But
Okay,
long
yeah.
story short, it don't take long at all.
Yeah, that sounds like a hell of a meal for real.
My
I
baby
think-
loved it, so
Oh yeah,
You know,
I heard
like I was sitting on
that
top of the
girl. You
world.
better tell the people.
yeah.
Shit.
For real.
Damn, what I was finna say about that damn pizza? I
Oh,
forgot. Hey, listen though. Mind if I have some of your tea?
sure. I don't mind if I do.
You put
Is
it
that
in my.
enough? Okay.
I done ran out of my juice.
Okay then.
I done ran out of my damn juice.
Okay, we got cousin P on the tea.
Is this the consistent blend or this is something new or what?
This is, I believe, is ginger and sarsaparilla.
So, sarsaparilla don't have no taste, right? Probably won't be able to taste it. I can taste the ginger though.
Right. It's not a strong taste. No. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what we doing? Where we at?
Well, you know, this is the morning tea off GP with your girl Lethal.
And your favorite cousin? I almost said Pistol P. Your favorite cousin P?
Yeah.
The,
That part.
GP, general principle, general purpose.
Mm-hmm.
This is for the free. You know, the game is to be told. You know,
And sold a little bit.
hey.
Hey, we got to make a living out here. We got to make a living. You know.
Right, you right. Listen, so I opened my phone not too long ago before I got up out the bed all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Right before I turned the fan off. You know, I said that's really the main thing. If they get that fan off, then
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and get up. But
Right.
it's tough.
You need a fan with a remote.
I do.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that way you can be like,
Maybe I'm being
cut it
cheap,
off and then
'cause
never-
maybe they do have. They
Um,
probably have those.
maybe.
But then that mean I gotta sleep in the bed with the remote, right?
it could be on your nightstand.
Anyway, man, I opened my phone
Uh-huh.
and there's some girls in the back of an ambulance.
Mm.
They in oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
They done got carbon monoxide poison.
Ooh.
Guess where they get it from?
What?
Smoking that hookah.
The hookah?
Smoking that hookah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Carbon monoxide pores. Now, I ain't never been with the hookah stuff.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
know they think it's like some cute thing going on or whatever, some new trendy, just like they replace brunch with church. You know, but I didn't know like you was it inhaling carbon monoxide?
Me neither, but honestly, it didn't feel right. I'm
It
like,
didn't.
man, I might well be smoking
Just like the
cigarettes.
vape.
Yeah, exactly.
Like ain't no fire in here at all.
Right.
But it's some type of
Right.
smoke coming from what you
That's
they just
wild.
don't sit right.
Carbon
Mm.
monoxide poisoning is wild after smoking hookah.
Yeah.
Imagine going to
And the
keep
girls love the hookah,
bar.
man.
And listen, I be forcing
Some of the
myself
sassy
to.
men love them too.
I be forcing myself because I be feeling like, you know, I'm ungrateful if I don't use it. Like if I'm at the table and you know ain't nobody.
But don't
using it.
don't you got to order it like if you go to some?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm at the table and somebody already ordered
Oh,
it, I'm
okay.
not finna order it.
Right.
Definitely not finna waste my money on
Yeah.
no hookah.
I
But
think that's become a part of dating these days. If somebody go out, she gonna want the hookah from the videos and stuff you seeing.
not
When
me.
they be counting, they be adding everything in. They add the hookah every time.
Oh, you talking about the hookah when you
Like
got a
it-
table?
Like if they go out to
Yeah.
out or something,
Yeah.
the hookah is in there.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, it be cute when you can get that good blow and stuff like that, man. But see, I be made a mistake in like inhaling it, and I'm
I
like,
think they be inhaling too.
yeah, and that's probably how they got it for one. And they need a big old sign to say don't inhale. They really need a little
When you
class
smoke
on how
cigars,
not
you
to
wanna inhale the
inhale.
cigars.
Right, facts.
From my understanding, anyway, I'm not a cigar
Yeah, unless
smoker.
you wanna choke.
Now I done been, you know what I'm saying, feeling a little, you know.
Right.
And then, you know, hit a couple times before, you know what I mean, just to see what
It
it's about.
hit your
but-
head like
Nah, for real, because I don't smoke squares, none of that, tobacco, none of that. So
right.
blacks, none of that, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm like, dang, man, embarrassing.
Yeah, that's wild. Like
Put the hookah down,
that's a story that I would not want to tell.
you know?
Like, yeah, I had got rich. I almost died
And then they got
trying to smoke a hookah.
the men hooked on the hookah too,
Mm,
you know?
sassy.
And I get how he can come from somewhere.
I ain't
like
gonna
when-
call him sassy.
You ain't got to. They'll do it for you. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't knocking nobody. But you know, I understand the niggas gonna do like what the women like to do.
Right.
You know, whatever makes her comfortable.
Yeah. Right.
You know, to make everything go more smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean. Are you familiar with the story of Job?
Did he have a job?
I would imagine you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's where the word job came from. I don't know. I ain't been in my Bible in a minute.
Yeah, right. It's been a minute for me too. Can you
But I know it was
recollect me on
kind of basically like he learned a lesson that there were things that was more meaningful than the materialistic thing. I think God stripped a lot of materialistic things from him or something like that.
Okay, was he in the cage with the tiger?
Nah, I think that was somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, did he go to jail? That's my last question.
nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll
I gotta
let
get
you-
back in my Bible for this show, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm gonna get back in there though.
Nah, for real.
But the reason why I said it because Jane Chanel, it don't ring a bell for me either. But people got hip to him if they didn't already. Maybe I'm out the loop. Maybe we out the loop.
Right, I'm
But
missing out.
anyway, Chrisean Rock was invited to Tamar Braxton's concert. I assume that's Tony Braxton's sister or somebody related to her. I hear her name all the time, but I don't really know what's going on.
Come on, you know Tamar
I really
Braxton.
don't.
You stop that. You take
Now,
that
I
back
was
right now.
watching this video, and I've seen her face before, and I remember her because I don't like her lips. it seemed like something was injected and it's like obvious or something. But
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's neither here nor there. But that's how when I see that face with the name,
Right.
I done seen
It's
her a
the
couple
lips.
times, but I ain't really just got into what's going on with her. You know what I'm saying? But she invited Chrisean Rock. She said something about, you know, her being from Baltimore. Is Tamar from Baltimore?
Baltimore.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's okay. She from Baltimore. She from the place. So
I believe she is.
she
yeah.
invited her to come twerk. She said a part of her show was like a twerk session or something like that.
Ah.
You seen it? Twerk session? I don't know.
Right. No, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So she said a part of her show was like a twerk session or whatever.
Okay. I'm there.
But she made it clear that she not invited her to open up, which is kind of weird to me because it kind of sound like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But anyway, at some point, I don't know what the altercation was stemmed from, but the James dude said it ain't had to do with him. He got hit with a stray.
Is that the guy that sing?
I don't know.
Okay, I think so.
He
Yeah.
might be a part. It's more like a part of the band or something.
I think that's the guy that had sung with Patti LaBelle. Well, he was
Patti
singing.
LaBelle let somebody sing what?
Well, no. You know when with them
After
Patti
the
La-
weak ass pies,
Yeah.
he probably had to. Huh?
No, you know with them Patti LaBelle pies, he had did like a video like singing. He was like something.
Oh, and then he had
and then
found from
after that he had got connected with Patti LaBelle. And I think
so
after
Pie
that,
did
I
something
think
good.
after that he got connected with Tamar Braxton, and he was like performing with her and stuff like
Shit,
that.
if he
So
got
I-
connected with Patti LaBelle, he got everybody. You know what I mean?
and he got unlimited pies. Maybe
He probably don't want that. But
you never know.
so he got attacked by her. I want to know what she used because
I want to see the video.
these videos, I'm telling you, man. Because I mean,
So it is the video.
is it a gimmick? Like, what is it really? Just like the Kiki Palmer, we got these screenshots that's blurry. I know you got the iPhone 15 with titanium and Titanic and the Titanic, whatever shit, vibranium, dead on Black
Right.
Panther. You know what I'm saying? It was made of
Right.
all that, but where the video is at? You know. But anyway, he in the hospital. Now, matter of fact, when the video I seen, he was in the dentist office. He said he had just left the hospital. He was in the dentist office. So, what she used to do all that? Is what I want to know. And he said it wasn't for him. But two things that messed my head up.
My question is, who this for?
Who is it for? I can see why she would probably mad though.
Cause she was invited out and she couldn't perform.
Cause what was a red flag for me was Tamar was like she apologized to her after saying she didn't want to attack them. She apologized to her if she feel like it was a clout move, cause it ain't a clout move. I ain't gotta do nothing for clout.
Right.
But it felt like clout to me when she apologized and she said that she wanted that girl to come twerk but not perform knowing she an artist.
Right.
If you showing love.
Yeah, it's
You showing
like
love cause y'all from the hood together. Y'all from B-more.
right. That sound like it was a
You an artist.
miscommunication.
I want you to come twerk for me for a couple minutes.
Right,
And then
exactly.
get out the way.
Right. Yeah.
Why
I hate it.
they comparing Chrisean to Lil Mama?
Yeah.
Now I'm glad I kind of found the video because I could have just ran with it like, dang, because Lil Mama that was embarrassed,
Yeah.
you know. Even though
But
I
she
get,
still don't feel no way about it.
who
She's not embarrassed.
who
Lil Mama.
she might not be embarrassed no more, but so you ain't see the clip where Charlamagne was going in on the situation. She started crying and everything.
I've heard.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. But James, the first time he showing his feet, he got these fluffy flip flops on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That shit was funny. But then what he said it wasn't for him. He said after she attacked him, he went to God. He said, he asked God, why me? Now, anybody know you don't like, if you went to church before, you know you don't believe God nothing.
Right.
Let them tell you know. He asked God, why him? And then he proceeded to say, God told him that he had to use him. He said God told him that he had to use him. Now,
To be the
this
example.
this why early on in life it was hard for me to trust a preacher.
Why?
Because why when you say God placed it on my heart, I feel like God placed it on my heart to do this, to say this, etc., etc. But when you say, I asked God why, and God said, this sound like you was on the phone.
Right.
You on the phone with this man.
Right. I hear
Why?
why? Like,
How you feel like? How you feel
Why
comfortable
me,
saying
bruh?
that? 'Cause like, what he sound like?
why me, bruh?
Did he sound like you?
And God said, I'm using you, son.
He said, God said I had to use you. God said it wasn't about you. I had to use you. He said that message made him think about Job.
Okay.
And
We
he
get
said he had a praise break right then and there.
I mean, I ain't laughing.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. He had a cause I died. What y'all be saying? I died and came back. I went to the floor, but I got myself up so I couldn't be sassy. I was on the floor.
Right.
But I'm not gonna say leave to come get me out the floor.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not a sassy man. But they had me rolling, laying on cap. But I feel like if I was God or anybody that was named in the Bible, I feel a little disrespected.
Right.
I feel disrespected.
God probably like, you ain't come to me.
Come on, man. And I ain't say nothing. You might have felt like, you know, certain things happen to you, control how you respond to it. It got to be a lesson behind it, and you might, you know, connect all the dots.
Right.
I do this. You know, but the same man this man told me right here, like I dialed them up. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So even that, along with what she said about I ain't trying to clout chase, I want you to come twerk, but you're an artist and I ain't want you to open up. It just sounds like it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's where the situation went wrong. Because it's like, okay, come on now. First of all, you talking about Krishan now. You got to make sure, well, any celebrity or whatever, anybody, period, you want to make sure you clear about what your expectations is of them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because Krishan probably on her high horse, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm finna come perform.
Nah, for real.
You know,
like,
so.
I'm finna finally get validated as artist.
Right.
And then
And you want me to come and twerk?
And then you already know that, especially women, have a lot of empathy for what she dealing with.
Right.
You know, so that make it even more crazy because it's obvious that she probably going through some psychological issues, mental issues, emotional issues, dealing with everything she's dealing with. So, if anything, you should probably want to boost her up.
Right.
As a sister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To say you ain't want to come open up. That's wild. That's what made me feel like, yeah, this is a clout campaign right here.
I mean, for real though, it do make you wonder, like, who is your team? Because ain't nobody tell you that.
Who advised you that?
It might not have been a great idea.
Cause listen, if I ain't playing my song, whatever song I select, then what I'm coming for?
Exactly. That's just like, you know what I'm saying, when people used to invite me out to host the club, and you want me to do all this promoting, all this here, there, and there. You act like you
So
go
that-
with me with my music and all this stuff, but then when I come, you know, it's a whole different ball game. But then it's like, you can't even play my song, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So they had the angle of I fool with you.
Yeah.
I
You
want
go
to
hard, you
come-
go
I want
hard.
you to come host this event,
Yeah.
but I need you to promote really, really, really hard.
Yeah. Tight. Still.
But when you
But
mention
I
the
don't.
song,
That's one thing I don't do. I've been out here for too long. I ain't finna go hard on promoting nothing if I'm not
but
getting
when you
no
mention
money in my pocket.
your song being played, the energy changes, or is there ever?
It'll be like a miscommunication. Like, say if whoever, because I had to learn. Like, after a while, I had to learn. Okay, it's a standard that I gotta set. So I had to say like, okay, yeah, I can host your event, but you know, I need this, this, and this. You know what I'm saying? Because it also be an issue. It'd be like, okay, your people can get in or whatever, but then we get to the door, then it's a whole nother thing. You know what I'm
who
saying?
are you again?
Right, exactly.
And you bring all them in.
You know how it be once you get to the door, it be like totally different people at the door. Oh, you got to talk to such and such. You know, something like
I
that
don't know nothing about that.
type of thing.
I
Yeah.
don't know nothing about certain one thing.
But I remember like one time I had a agreement with the folks or whatever, and then like I went and hollered at the DJ, you know, made sure he had my music and stuff like that, and he just like, oh yeah, I got you. You know how DJs do.
Yeah, lying ass
And
nigga, man.
I'm talking, and I had brought so many people out, and that was like my last time. And then I was like, next time well, at that time I think I put it out there, but I didn't really set the standard. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I'm like, cause it's like, bruh, all this hosting, like, bruh, it ain't getting me nowhere.
benefiting you,
It
like,
ain't
for
benefiting me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really out here working, and like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You're not really trying to. You're not. This is no kind of benefit to me. This
Yeah.
is only benefit for you.
We got a trophy to come over here,
Right.
And niggas gonna flock to that and make
Exactly.
the event what it is.
Yeah.
Forget what she do.
What she really do? What she
Yeah.
really been out here doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it from then on it was like we gonna get this straight from the dough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. For sure. So when the people from the alphabet community get married,
Mhm.
do you feel like God sent them they mate, or like did God answer their prayers when they get married and they feel like they found their life partner or soulmate or whatever? Do you think God is in that?
Yeah.
You think so?
Because I feel like God is love, and you know,
Do you feel like the religious God do that? People have different perspectives on what God is.
right? Exactly.
Now, if God is love, ain't no picking and choosing.
Right,
I
exactly.
suppose, you know.
I mean, cause it's like even, I don't know. You know, it's so many different, kind of rules and stuff like that. But it's like, okay, even if God didn't fully agree with this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you still want me to live happily.
I want you to live happy against what the hell I said we supposed to do.
I mean, it's like, okay, you have a child, and your child is, you know what I'm saying, in the alphabet community, but it's like, and you don't agree with that, but at the same time, it's like, at the end of the day, the most important thing is that your child is in a good space. You know what I'm saying? Because if your child's living in misery because, she or he is hiding it, or she or he is trying to do something that don't feel right to her or him, then that's not, living your best life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just can't see God wanting us to suffer in that kind of way, like, so yeah, like, because at the end of the day, even if you don't look at it as a relationship, it's a partnership. You know what I'm saying? And it's a way to build.
Yeah, I think the quote unquote religious God is harsher than me. Cause when you use that analogy, as hard it would be for me to handle it if this was my child, you know, I still have the obligation, you know, they ain't gonna, even though I don't agree with it, it's not gonna change the love
Right.
that I got for him. It'll be a rocky relationship probably, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But from what the religious perspective is like, that nigga could be cutthroat. That's why I say that. As far as what he said that he said and what he said that he was about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like the parts work for a specific reason.
Mm-hmm.
But what people eat don't make me shit.
Right. Exactly.
So I'm not mad. Outside of the pushing of the propaganda of the shit on the children and shit like that.
Right.
I ain't mad, but that was definitely interesting.
Interesting. It's the gold teeth.
It's not. They don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's regular.
It's gatekeeping. The words. It's like hold up.
But that's an interesting perspective. Why I can't say it? What is in his tea?
No. That's
Interesting.
That's that gin you was drinking before.
I don't drink no gin. I don't drink no gin. But yeah, that's very interesting.
There's some spirits.
You know. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like the past, what this is, 23? Damn, I'll probably have to say the last 10, almost, cause Obama, when he was in office, he kind of ushered in the whole everybody must accept this community and everything going on or whatever.
Yeah.
But through that,
baby, when they ushered in him, they ran on his back.
nah, for real, and through that, I've been forced to like look in the mirror, like, you know, like kind of reason with myself, cause growing up it was cutthroat. You know, it was cutthroat.
Right.
So that was very weird to see.
Right.
So it was some phobia in there.
Right.
But being in certain situations over time, it's like, dang, a lot of these people, they just living their life like, I ain't gotta worry about them trying to force nothing or try to,
right.
You know what I mean, make somebody feel uncomfortable knowing they don't live that lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the thing for me. Like, I can't be seen speaking to, like how white people was back in the day. Like, you speaking to a nigga, you was a nigga lover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but to actually see them, you know, in different light, and like, dang, I can deal with them. I can do business with them. I can be in the club with them, even though it's cringy to see certain intimate stuff, but that ain't my life.
Right.
But I ain't gotta be an asshole to nobody, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we can be respectful, and you know what I'm saying? Cause niggas know who to try. You know what I'm saying? But I was forced to look at it differently though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So that's like 10 years. But now I don't even watch TV like that no more. Cause a whole bunch of every time you turn around, it's like they just boom.
Yeah. At this point, you ain't even gotta watch TV, cause it's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on the billboard. And like, it's like they try so hard. It's like, why every commercial have to?
That's what I got the problem with.
It have to be almost like not a normal.
It's to the point now where you got people that's forced to get their opinion.
Yeah.
Without them fearing it being disrespectful. When it's not disrespectful, you don't have to agree with that. You don't have to, because I gotta address you as a him when you wasn't born in, you know what I'm saying? And then it was the documentary that came out, and they starting to put pressure on children and their parents and providing incentives to do the sex changes and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, real talk. Especially the children that the family not they end up being in a system. So maybe it's foster care or being adopted or something like that. Those are the kids that they target as far as want to basically treat them as guinea pigs. With all these surgeries and stuff.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's scary and it's getting worse.
That's wild.
It's getting worse and it's getting worse. So what if a man that was trying to holler at you said, y'all had exchanged numbers, he got your number and everything. And he sent you a voice note. And he like, big eyes, big lips, courage the cowardly dog, character looking ass. But you cute though, so I'm fuck with you. We got different members or something right now.
Man.
But I'm fuck with you though. Like what?
Honestly.
Would you feel disrespected? Cause he did anyway, but you cute though, so I'ma fuck with you. Would you take it as, he don't really know,
I would take
but
it
he's trying to be sweet.
Yeah, I would take it as he's funny.
Yeah, you would be laughing.
Yeah. I'll probably take it on as a challenge. Like, you got my attention.
Yeah, but would you? But would it be anything else on top of it though?
Like, what you?
Cause let's not do it all the time. Let's not do
Right.
too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause you know what?
Cause every time when y'all finna go out,
Right.
and you come out, you spin around like, how look?
All right. Exactly.
And he go in.
Yeah, your eyes
But-
big as hell, but
I'm still hitting at the end of the night type shit.
like, okay, now you got one more time.
Yeah, but that girl, it was a girl, the dear girl, I don't know her name, I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't keep up with these people.
Right.
Cause the way they said her name was like she's supposed to be somebody or something. Not saying she not nobody, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but she
it's a
said
lot of people.
she's done with the dating. Do you
Period.
think this cap or she just been a little bit extra for the views and shit?
She been a little extra. I mean, we have our moments. We all have our moments. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I was just meant to be single for the rest of my life.
When was this? You ain't gotta, you know what I mean, but
Probably it was like after I would say my second failed engagement.
damn.
Yeah.
And
And I was like, you know what? And then I realized how much of a free spirit I am and different stuff like that. And I'm like, and then like the journey that I'm on, I'm like, you know what? I think me and my cats, we probably just gonna grow
that's
old.
why I feel like it's imperative to have conversations with yourself.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody do, cause I be seeing like things about, people saying like you crazy and stuff like that, but I feel like you crazy if you don't.
What, talk to yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to have these conversations because we are human. So when certain things happen, your initial feeling is probably not the best feeling to have,
Right.
or the outlook to have on the situation.
Right.
So then you have to process and go through all those emotions. Then you have to lift yourself back up and tell you like the reality, because a part of this shit is being hurt or being
Right.
feel like you was disappointed or let down or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So, to not stay in a slump.
Right.
It's okay to be in a slump.
Yeah.
And it's so cringy and it grinds my gears when I see, you know, I hope, you know, I understand everybody don't feel how I feel, but when people just overly give me some attention, give me some love, because they feel like they need it because of whatever feeling they have from the choices they made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do feel like you know, we should be more optimistic out here. Cause it's like it is a lot of letdowns out here, you know. But again,
nobody's exempt from them.
Right, exactly. And like you said, you know, we have to see what we need to you know, work on and stuff like that. You know, sometimes it's room for that.
Every time.
Yeah.
It ain't never been no situation. Listen, me personally, it ain't never been no unfortunate situation that I've been in that I analyzed that situation after the fact and then say to myself, nigga, you seen something.
Right.
It was a hint. It was a clue there that you ignored.
Yeah.
You know, never.
Yeah.
And, you know, going through that, I only have a whole bunch of sympathy for people that just me, like the victim campaign. You know, now I would identify some things that I'm seeing,
right?
But nah, it never know me.
Yeah.
Every time I think of a difficult situation, something that hurt my feelings, well,
you gotta look at the situation all around.
You do. Cause that's the only way you're gonna prevent and decrease your chances of that happening again.
Nah, for real, Jack.
You know, you can't just these niggas.
These niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't do it. Well, you can, but if you do, guess what your story gonna be? On that line. These niggas.
Same OG. Yeah.
You really got a voice on. You might well go and get the people some real. Do you got some more tea for me?
Yeah, sure.
We down to the bottom where the real lit, ain't it?
Nah, for real. Is that decent?
Yeah, it's good. Okay. It's good.
Yeah, because I like when I can finish the tea. Because I don't be finishing them.
You know for real? Mm-mm. Well, anyway.
Cousin P, let me ask you this. Smash, marry, or unalive?
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair.
Listen, you started, but it's a good game. You know what I'm saying? It's a good game.
Okay.
So, you got Nia Long, Whoopi Goldberg, Keke Palmer. Smash, marry, or unalive?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You went on.
You know.
You ate.
Which one? What you think? Who you gonna smash? Who you gonna marry? Who you gonna unalive? We got Keke Palmer, Whoopi Goldberg, and Nia Long. Take your time now. It's all right now. It's all right.
Listen.
Who you smashing?
Today's Whoopi Goldberg or Karina Sister Act?
However you want to imagine her.
Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not attracted to Whoopi. But I am afraid of Nia and Keke Palmer.
Tragic. So who you smashing, who you marrying, and who you unaliving?
I'm smashing Nia Long.
Okay. I need something like Nia Long.
Fellas, don't stone me for this. Smashing Nia. unaliving Kiki and I'm marrying Whoopi.
Damn.
Karina Whoopi.
So you saying we can't get no more of and the gag is.
Oh.
And the gag is.
Listen, so Nia Long, what y'all say? She gives not down for the long ride. She gives not submissive. She gives submissive conditionally, depending on her mood. That's what it gives to me.
Okay.
Kiki gives disrespectful. I can't respect a woman that do the things that she's
Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
You know, I'm big on emotional intelligence. If we having some rocky situation and we have some issues, that's not gonna make me go to Facebook or social media and say some slick shit. Where a woman that already hate what you got, hate that you have me and everything you got going on.
Yeah.
To be able to feel like
they can.
Oh, I can go jump on it.
Yeah. Right.
Or he chose wrong because I'm feeling some type of way. I'm not gonna, even if I would love to have Rihanna for the night, if we was at the concert or whatever, and stuff like that was going on, I'm not feeling let the world be able to see. Yeah, he was trying to do this and third and doing the most. And I'm big on respect, loyalty. I never seen a woman in my immediate family do no man like that. So that's it just feel weird to me.
Yeah.
So I'm the same way. So that's why I would. I ain't seen Nia Long do no messed up stuff to nobody, so I had to smash her.
Yeah.
Kiki, I have to unalive her. She don't got no respect for nothing. She don't respect men. She don't. I can't say she don't respect men, but damn, she don't respect her man, the one that she chose to create a life with. You know? I just can't get jiggy with that. And Whoopi is not attractive to me, but she was her most decent to me in Karina. I seen her do wifely duties, and I seen her love the little girl like it was her own, and she had low self-esteem, and she was lacking a lot of quality time with her father. Her mother died, and it was just a beautiful thing to see Karina change in white folk life like that. Cause at the end, that man, I think he married her or something like that. They made it and said, but I seen the connection. But she was living the submissive, caring, loving, let me pull the value out of you, because I'm the beneficiary of you being at your best. A man's woman is going to be the beneficiary of him being at his best. So that's why your woman should add value to whatever it is your purpose is. Because that's better for the whole family. So I seen that in Whoopi. So that's why I would have to, because with me, ultimately, it ain't about being the most beautiful person in the world. I need you to have emotional intelligence. I need you to be nurturing, caring. You will listen, you cooperate, things like that, because we gotta do for the betterment of the whole. And she had those characteristics. So at the end of the day, that works more for me, longevity wise, than a cute face, a fine motherfucker. That everybody would be like, damn, he got such. That means more to me. So that's why I had to do it like that. Yeah. And I would like to add, before all this Kiki shit, I used to love Kiki. At Kitty and the Bee. How old was I? I don't remember how long was I, but just to see her grow and then go into a woman for real, like even like the Bailey, girls like, okay, I see y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the movies is the movies, and the TV Hollywood is Hollywood. That don't tell you, what these people character is.
Right, exactly.
That's where I'm at.
The more people talk, the more you decide.
I know y'all love people. Don't stone me for that, but
okay, let me ask you this. So there's a post going around. Once a woman buys a house, it's over. She's undateable. What's your thoughts on that? Do you feel like that's true?
Me personally, I think it would be difficult. It can be difficult outside looking in. Depends on the woman.
Yeah.
It don't necessarily have to go like that because she can have the character where, okay, if this is what we doing, there's options where you don't have to come and live with me and be, subordinate.
Yeah.
I can sell this or lease this out or use it for whatever the case may be.
Right.
And we can, but she had to have that mentality though.
Facts, yeah.
But if she feel like, oh, this house and my title and all this stuff validates my identity and all that shit, whereas, yeah, I'm cool if you can come over here and pay the bills and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That ain't gonna work. But a lot of times, I mean, I feel like more times than not, a woman that went on out there and did that, it's gonna be a difficult situation.
Right. Yeah. Like the guy was saying, a woman buying a house means you failed at dating or have zero faith in men, and you only gonna attract a man for companionship. And only ones that really want you is the ones that need a place to stay.
What I've been seeing lately, damn, that's something the women need to.
Hey, listen, but honestly, like, hey, it make a lot of sense, cause like for me, you know what I'm saying, for a long time, I mean, I didn't have my own house, but I did have my own place, and it's also at the level that I attracted, but you know what I'm saying, I was attracting guys that, they tried to, mosey their way in, and
that's what I was gonna say. I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot. And it's mind blowing.
Yeah.
For real. But at the same time, when I really like dive in, it's really not, because most guys aren't.
They not ready.
They're not being raised by men.
Mm.
Man, it ain't a woman out there that can say I done ever tried to benefit from something they had.
Right.
Live with them. None of that shit.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
That ain't. I don't feel like no real man gonna. You know what I'm saying? Allow that.
I also remember seeing a post where
I was in my mama's house.
A guy was saying that like basically like these women already got everything. What can you really bring? You know what I'm saying? Like, you already got your house, you already eating healthy, you already doing this stuff. Like, I'm behind, But I honestly, like, when I moved back home, that's one of the things I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I would like for my husband to come get me, and I go live with him, or we can, build together, and, you know what I'm saying, do it like that. And
look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I did gotta manifest that, and it's actually pretty cool. It's kind of shocking because it's like it's different for me. I'm so used to just having my own, but like going into another space, it's not bad. I was like, okay, I see how dudes be feeling when they be going.
Yeah, I feel like I would say women, because it's looking like it's more women that's kind of straying away from claiming to want part companionship. But it's not in y'all nature to want to be alone and to do all the shit. Exactly. But I feel like because of life and circumstance and social media influence and all this stuff, people have went away from what their nature is, so they don't really know.
It has really allowed me, like, just me being, not even before, my move and stuff like that. I haven't even officially moved, but it helps me to, be feminine, and like, like, I feel like too, it's all about the dynamics in the household, because if we stay with our parents longer and, like, really had some real quality,
I feel like women should stay. I feel like women should stay
Yeah.
until they get into a serious relationship or they
Yeah.
gonna get married type of
Right,
shit.
right.
Because
And
I
it
feel like
makes more
because they
sense.
leave the nest so soon, that's why they have went through so much shit.
Yeah.
Because the man need to go through that shit.
Yeah.
Because now he know what to protect you from.
Right. And like you said, we end up going through all this stuff and now we super strong and
Sometimes
super masculine and
Yeah.
all of this stuff. And two, like, you know, when a man come in, you know, like I said, I've experienced a man coming in and living with me and that mess with their pride too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So any little thing, I ain't
that's
even
not his
gotta
nature to
brag or
have them-
nothing like that, but any little thing is like, it's kind of holding over your head that, you know what I'm saying, that
And his
provided
pride
this.
being fucked up, he gonna be projecting what he
Right.
don't even know what he dealing with onto you like you did
Exactly.
something wrong. Nigga, I
Exactly.
sheltered you,
Right.
fed you.
Exactly.
You
Then
know?
I'm trying to be feminine and you know what I'm saying? It's
That's
like
why I tell my
it
man.
ain't it's hard to work out like that.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I tell women, because women come to me even though they be feeling like they be feeling some type of way now, so they still coming to me asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of those though?
Second one.
Okay. And I tell them, you will better your chances at a better situation
Yeah.
if that man had both his parents, or at least his father, or a bona fide father figure.
Yeah.
Cause
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
have those. He's probably 9 times out of 10 gonna be the adopted those ways,
Mm-hmm.
that thinking, that mentality. So you won't have to be trying to go to Facebook and say what he ain't did and how he reacting and all this shit here. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But I had a point that I was gonna make before I got into the whole. Oh yeah, a lot of women, because women are starting to make more money than men.
Mm-hmm.
And it's by design. But because of that,
You think it's by design?
hell yeah. Every era since the beginning of time. Let's not say the beginning of time, but Babylon, America, and the whole, ever since integration and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
we integrated, but we gotta keep the black family divided.
Right.
So every era has been some tactic, something placed
Yeah.
to keep us from realizing that we need each other to grow and to make it.
Yeah.
You got men now going to say they trying to go to passport, bro. Saying they're gonna go get a white girl. You got women saying, black women saying they gonna get a white boy, cause in
Right.
their mind, white man gonna hold you down. He gonna do this and that third. And then in the men's mind, the same thing.
Right.
Why can't you wake the fuck up and say, damn, how about we figure out what we got going on and
Right.
do that within us?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You lighten up on this area, and I'll up it up on this area, and I'll lighten up on this area.
But they
You-
put these things in place for us to be like, F them.
Yeah.
Just like
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with women being more successful than men, I feel like that do play a role, but I also feel like women have, you know, dealt with being on, black women especially, dealt with being on the bottom and like underestimated for so long that, you know, we out here getting all these degrees, starting all these businesses and all that just to, you know what I'm saying, prove like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's probably more to ourselves than anything, but to prove that we got it. We can
got
do
what?
it. We can do it.
Do what?
All the extra. We can get the degree. We can get this next level job. We can get the CEO.
Do you know
position.
why men
We
want to
can
be
get this
successful?
business. Huh?
Do you know why men want to be successful? Why they want to have all the money in the world?
It should be so they can provide for their family.
Because that's the role.
Right.
See, many women have been finessed
Mm-hmm.
and tricked out the position,
Yeah.
thinking I gotta be in competition with these niggas.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a
'Cause,
competition. I
'cause
don't think
if you- if you
I don't
think
think
you-
it become a competition
Yeah, well,
until the man see that the woman is up there. Then, Cause honestly, a lot of times it be the man that be wanting to be a competition. The woman, I ain't gonna say she did it for competition. She did it more because I can't trust you to provide for me. I can't trust that any man will provide for me because my daddy wasn't here. I didn't see no man provide for my mama. So,
but even that is a trickle down by design.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So, all through the generations, that's what I'm saying, been tricked into thinking that's my competition. Now, yeah, it's men that they probably get in the workforce that was raised by their mother.
Yeah.
They got that idea.
Mm-hmm.
At this point,
Yeah.
I'm speaking on from where it started from and where it's trickling down to.
Right.
That's where we at.
Yeah.
You know, and by design, it's been a separation, but we gotta bring them back in because, okay, what's the purpose of your competition as a woman? Your job isn't to provide for the family, to lead the family, to take the blows for the family. If somebody knock on the door, beat on the door, you know what I'm saying? Your job ain't to run to the door and see who that is.
Right.
If a man got something to do with your man at the head of the household, your job ain't to be going back and forth or to be in battle with the next man.
No.
So why are you in secret competition to show? You see what I'm saying? You operate outside your nature.
Yeah.
Now you ain't gotta be summa cum laude and executive and all this stuff these titles and stuff.
Exactly.
You ain't gotta be that to validate yourself.
Yes, that makes. I'm sorry. I'll let you keep going.
The most successful men are married.
Yeah.
Their partners, their wives, add so much value to them.
Mm-hmm.
When she add that value, he can cook.
Yeah.
When he focus on cooking, we eating.
Right.
Metaphorically.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So if the family eating and we perpetuating that through the generations of our bloodline,
Mm-hmm.
your title as the wife, as the woman, is monumental.
Right.
In that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like it just made like it when I tried to when I almost interrupted you.
Mm-hmm.
It made me think about when I posted a status about it, but I had like a recollection, like, cause I've been like this year especially like studying like femininity and you know what I'm saying, like being a high value woman and all of that and understanding relationships and all of that. But I had come to the realization, it's like, man, I feel like I've been chasing the wrong bag my whole adult life. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be successful and stuff like that. And it's like, I've been, you know what I'm saying? What J. Cole say? The truth is, you came a long way. You came a long way, but you went the wrong way, type of thing. You know? So it was like,
there's a bar.
Nah, for real.
Even if that's not exact words,
right?
Cause that's just like the motion shit.
Yeah.
Forget some motion.
Right.
You can be running on a treadmill. That's a whole bunch of motion, but you ain't went nowhere.
Right. Cause
so going nowhere is just like going in the wrong direction.
I'm sitting here building a business that, you know, pretty much like a 6-figure business, you know what I'm saying? And like putting in all this work and all of this stuff. And I can't even thrive in my femininity because I'm working so hard. And then, which I know that had a lot to do with me, a lot of failed relationships because I didn't have time. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there to do what a woman's supposed to do, you know, in a relationship. So you know, I feel like that played a major role, and it's like that's some. And then plus, I just don't feel like, you know, we was meant to come here and work till we die type thing. You know
I'm
what I'm
with
saying?
Yeah.
but definitely like high on the, you know what I'm saying, working so hard on the wrong. My hustle been on the wrong thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? When
Man,
I
I
could have
know.
really just focused on what I'm supposed to, you know, do as a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I do that
Yeah.
and stuff like that, but I didn't put emphasis on that. And I didn't, you know what I'm saying, understand that that's what value I'm bringing. And a real man will recognize that, and I'm going to be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Man, I seen women nowadays, man, because everybody they deal with is kind of like, to them, less than as far as financial wise.
Mm-hmm.
They just like they on their way getting their money, and they just fool with a nigga just for the sex,
Yeah.
you know.
Right.
So like the tables and all the way turned, you know.
This true.
But in the outside, and it's being promoted, you know. That's why Sexy Red and, you know, a lot of these artists is blowing up, because it's pushing that narrative, and more that narrative is pushed, we going farther and farther away from each other.
Yeah.
And it might be fun now,
Right.
you know, but man, it's gonna come a time where you gonna be reflecting, and, you know, it's gonna be like, dang, like, you know, this wasn't it,
Right.
you know, because we not built to be alone,
Exactly.
you know. We wired to have companionship and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know what it's gonna take, because those who control what you see influence what you believe. So as long as you're gonna have all this influence geared by what they want you to believe in, you know, it's gonna be hard to make people or allow people to value what they should, which is not being valued today, which is the purpose why we doing this.
Right.
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Well, hopefully somebody got something from it today. What do you got something to say to the people before we get out of here?
No, I just want to be a reminder that, you know, don't expect to get anything you don't reflect. Don't expect to get anything you don't reflect.
Listen, y'all, it's been
You
real.
feel me?
Hell yeah, coconut smoothie. It's been real, man. We gonna get up out of this thing. We appreciate y'all for tapping in.
And if you woke up today on some negative lay your ass back down.
Or some.
And if you woke up today full of drink you some water and hold off on that breakfast and get on that toilet.
Or some, cause that negative shit you holding and all that bitterness and whatever the case may be, and doubt, and
All
it ain't
that,
helping you no. It ain't gonna make your day no better.
You ain't gonna last long.
It ain't gonna make your week no better.
You ain't gonna last long.
Hump day ain't even here yet.
Bang.
And you ain't even where you want to be in life. You looking on social media, scrolling and wishing you had that. But what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you
It ain't
doing?
nobody that
Do you
I done-
reflect what you actually expect?
It ain't nobody.
Is it making sense? Is it making sense?
It ain't nobody that looked at for motivation and got their real story behind how they got where they got to be.
Yeah.
And it won a whole bunch of ups and downs.
Exactly.
And a whole bunch of downs.
A whole bunch of stuff that we don't see.
You know, they pop out and we like get on to them, and you know, but we forget the groundwork.
Yeah.
10 years, 5 years
Right.
of the BS. You know, so yeah, ain't no excuses out here. Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you, so you might as well get your ass up, do what
Get
you
it
gotta
together.
do the proper research that you need to know, so you can know what steps to take to get there, and jump out there and do it.
And believe we doing the works too. So
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't
know
even be
what I'm
talking
saying?
like this.
we
'cause,
doing the works too.
You know, every morning, you know,
Every day we doing the works.
I give myself pep talks.
Nah, for real.
And get up and turn that fan off. You know damn well you ain't gonna want to get up. You don't turn that fan off because it feels so good, and you got all these excuses bouncing around your head. Man, let me tell Letha that you know what I'm saying?
You better not.
Hold on, cousin P.
Not
Nigga,
that I done drove with
y'all just got started. Y'all laid a couple of bricks and now you
Y'all
feel
just-
comfortable. You
The
want to
only
get up.
excuse you can have is that you dead.
Come on now.
You better call me and tell me you dead.
We gonna get out of here though. It's been real, man.
All right, y'all.